What is up everyone? Today I wanted to make a review of the Vivobarefoot Motus Studio Sneaker in leather. One of the many reasons I wanted to make this video because I were looking for a more nicer shoe from a barefoot company. I found the Motus Studio sneakers and I didn't find any reviews on them, probably because they're brand new, and so I wanted to try them out myself. I also wanted to make a review for you guys so that I could maybe answer some of the questions you had for the shoe. So I hope you enjoyed this video. With that, let's get into it. Alright, so the Vivobarefoot Motus Studio shoe. I really like the design. I like the suede on top of the shoe, it's really soft. I actually like the rubber sole that goes all the way around the shoe. And of course, Vivobarefoot's logo. I really like the minimalist design on this shoe. Of course, it is a barefoot shoe, so you will get the zero drop from toe to heel. It's flat. You will get the wide toe box, so your toes can spread out naturally. And you will get zero cushioning. There's like 4 millimeters, I believe, from the outside sole to the inside sole. You get like 4 millimeters, which is nothing. So when I just started using these shoes, it kind of hurt my heel especially. But now I've been walking for a month in barefoot shoes like daily, and my feet have become a lot more stronger, especially the last week. So yesterday when I walked in these shoes, they felt a lot more comfortable. My heels didn't hurt that much. And I remember 2 weeks ago when I went to the church, I wore these shoes to the church because they fit with my outfit. They are like low profile, clean looking shoes, but they're still barefooty, zero cushioning, zero drop, wide toe box. And when you're standing in church and you're singing for like 20 minutes on concrete, it really started hurting in my heel. So that is one of the negatives, but it's probably because I'm new to this barefoot lifestyle. So when it comes to the fit of the shoes are true to size. I have another pair from Vivobarefoot, which is the Primus Lights 3.5. Those are also the same size. And I believe those shoes have a little bit more room in front of the toe, but it's barely anything. Both of them fit perfectly for me. And the toe box, I don't really notice any difference from the Primus Lights to the Motus Studio. The only key difference between the two shoes are that the Primus Lights are made of fabric, so they hug your foot more like a sock. But these shoes, the Motus Studios, are more leather on the inside as well, so you don't feel like a nice hug around the foot, and it's a bit difference in the feeling of the shoe. Other than that, walking in both the shoes, they are pretty much the same. They are a bit stiffer as the whole shoe because of the leather, and the sole is, I believe, a little bit thicker. But as you can see on the video, you can easily, when I started bending the shoe more and more, it felt like it started giving after. So I haven't wore the shoes that much, but they probably will fit better and better at the longer I wear them, and they will form after my foot and stuff like that. So that is really nice. And now that I'm looking at the b-roll that I filmed, they look really nice, the shoes actually. I really like them, and I hopefully don't want to send them back, because I had one issue with the shoe, and that is on the right foot, on the right shoe, the transition from the leather to the suede on the outside has made the seam like a really sharp edge, like a knife edge. So especially when I'm driving my car, because the way I sit when man spreading, my knees are further out from my ankles, which means that my ankle is like this, and when the shoe comes right here, it's especially pushing up against my ankle. That is really annoying, and it really hurt, especially the first times I drove my car. So I didn't want to use the shoes for social occasions or going to the church or stuff like that, because I have to drive there because I live out in nowhere. And that is really a bummer for me, that I get frustrated and angry, especially in the car. But yesterday when I wore the shoes, I went for a quick drive. They have become better, which is very nice, and I have prayed to God for it. Maybe it is his answer, or maybe it's just me wearing the shoes more and more, and they're forming after my foot and getting softer and stuff like that. But I wouldn't go jogging with these shoes because they're not made for it at all. I feel like the rubber underneath are really soft. I did notice just from I've been wearing the shoes like 7 times. On the front of the shoe, the little dots of rubber has already ripped off a little bit. I did notice yesterday, but just moving, and when you unfortunately scrape the shoe, it really easily gets worn out. The shoe works with a lot of my outfits, casual, joggers, more formal outfits, so that is really nice. Alright, so with that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got your answers questioned. I hope you got your question answered, and if you have any more questions or anything you want to or don't want to tell me, please just leave a comment. I really want to get some feedback on my videos. Or I got one comment on my last video, and that made me make this video because he asked about this shoe that I have made this review about. So please leave a comment. I really appreciate the feedback, and then I understand more, or my brain understands more, that I'm actually making a video for someone, and someone is actually watching my video. It's not just numbers, which is on my end. Oh, 200 people has watched my video. What the hell does that mean? Leave a like if you liked the video, leave a comment if you have any questions or anything you want to tell me, if the video were good or something like that. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.